Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as that might be meant for someone else. All right, we're going to get our angel answers for an overall energy. We're going to get our romance angels, overall energy, and then use our Alice in Wonderland tarot to dig a little deeper. All right, so we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you may need to look at, and energies that want to come in, may possibly want to come in for you. All right, so we have angel answers. Angel answers, we have it's up to you. It's up to you, exclamation mark, right? Romance angels, it is safe for you to love. Oh, I can't talk today. It is safe for you to love, but with it, it's up to you, is that you have to be in that frame of mind that it is safe for you to love. Because if you're saying, well, no, it's really not, I'm going to find the reasons why it's not, because I'm going to focus on past hurt. I'm going to focus on, past trust issues. I'm going to focus on all of those things. So then you're not going to be in that energy of it is safe for you to love, to start a new relationship, or to rekindle a relationship, or to work on a relationship. It's up to you and your frame of mind on how this is going to go. It's all about your perception. All right, so Capricorn struggling with, we have Temperance, being patient. It also could be a Sagittarius. We have, it's up to you. You're feeling like you're alone, right? He's alone here on his little shell or whatever it is that he's on, and he's feeling like he's by himself, but behind him he has the dolphin who is handing him that cup, but he's focusing on these 3 empty cups. He's not looking at the cup that the dolphin has behind him. Struggling with the moon, right? Clarity, deception, change, happiness, feeling kind of down. Struggling with seeing the bright side of things. What you may need to look at is we have the Hangman. You need to look at things from a different perspective and see that it's up to you on what it is that you manifest and you bring in according to, with relationships. What you need to look at, 6 of Pentacles, sharing, communicating. I feel like there's some energies that you are holding into yourself, that you're keeping to yourself, that you're hurting, but I feel like you need to express that and you need to let that go. You also need to look at this Page of Wands, where he is kind of thinking about, what is my next action? What is my next move? Energy that wants to come in for you is 8 of Swords and Judgment, awakening, renewal. Like, I love how the bunny is kind of coming out of the clouds, and it's all sunny. It's all kind of cloudy here. But he's coming out and he's blowing his horn and he's saying, see, you are ready. You are ready to make a move. It's up to you. It's all, like, I feel like this connects to this. 8 of Swords is you're holding yourself back, but I also feel that 8 of Swords is when you feel ready to make a move. But it's all up to you and how you see it, right? And I feel like this is something new for you because you're seeing it from a different perspective, because you have this Hangman. 3 of Wands, looking towards the future. He's looking at his clock. He's looking at his watch. He's kind of thinking about things. He's processing things. He's realizing that a lot of time has gone by, right? Maybe that's you. Like, you're realizing, yeah, like, so much time has gone by that I've been stuck in this, feeling like you're in this energy of being by yourself and not looking at the opportunities that are around you. Sometimes there are opportunities, but we find ways to talk ourselves out of it, within relationships. That maybe there's this, whether it's a friendship, family member, partnership, that maybe somebody is reaching out to you and trying to say, look at me, like, I'm trying to work on our relationship, but you're not hearing it. And you're, maybe you're just thinking of those reasons why it's, all the times that person hurt you. Or obviously, if it's a toxic situation, it's a bad situation, that's not what I'm talking about. That if this is a relationship that, it has its ups and downs. People will disappoint us. We're going to disappoint other people, and that we're holding on to all of those frustrations. We're keeping it inside. We're not talking about it. We're not sharing about it. That we really end up hurting ourselves, and then we hurt that you were hurting the relationship too. That it is safe for you to love, because there's going to be ups and downs, and we have to realize, yeah, there's going to be those times where we're going to have arguments and disagreements, and we're going to butt heads, and we're not going to see eye to eye, and we're going to have those struggles, but that's okay. It's how do you handle those situations? Do you find that balance? Do you work things through? It's all about your actions. What are your actions? What are you putting out there? What are you doing, right? Not to say that it's all your fault, but, you know, we have to take ownership of our own actions and what we did. And it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to say, I'm sorry, or I was wrong, or, you know, I needed to try better. I needed to try harder. We have Two of Wands, opening new doors and new directions. And that's only going to happen if it's up to you, right, to make those changes. Queen of Cups, I feel like that Queen of Cups, she represents happiness and feeling good and feeling positive, feeling that fulfillment. We have Knight of Wands is taking that actions and finally getting things under control, that it is up to you. That you are driving the chariot. You are pushing things. The direction is up to you. You're in control. And I feel like maybe that's not what you see. That you're kind of leaving it up to what's around you or the people that are around you. But you have to realize that you're driving this bus, right? You're driving. You're in control. It's up to you. And that's what you have to see. You have to work on that. You have to work on, okay, I have to take ownership and responsibilities for the choices that I'm making and that I'm not making. That if I'm holding myself back, then that was something that I did to myself. Queen of Pentacles is that friendship, that partnership, that grounding energy, getting back to earth, feeling like things are under control, letting go what it is you need to let go of and not holding on to things that hold you back, making better choices, right? Seeing that, okay, if I go back to my old energy, then this is what's going to happen. If I change things up, if I'm awakening, renewal, revival on my choices, then new things can happen. New things can come in for me. Dreaming big, right? Taking that rest, taking that time out to kind of realize the future, that time goes by quickly and you don't want to waste a lot of time on things that don't make you feel fulfilled or happy. New emotions, new feelings. I love it. That's exciting. Let's see. Let's get a Whispers of Healing to close it out. It's up to you. It's up to you about what goes on and what happens and how you see things in your perspective. All right, we have commit to happiness. I love that. It's up to you to commit to happiness. What is that happiness? What does that mean for you? If you're seeing happiness, you're committing to happiness, what does that look like to you? And what are those things that you need to do, that you need to change, right? That you need to open, your eyes to, that you need to see differently for you to commit to happiness? I really like that one. You know, what is it that you're committed to now? Is it unhappiness? Is it, this? Sorry, they're mowing out there. Is it kind of being by yourself and just focusing on that? Sometimes we get in those situations in our lives, when we get in those times in our life where we just feel alone and we just, we do struggle. And that's okay, but it's to make sure that time is going by, like he's looking at his watch there, that time does go by. And that we don't want to waste a lot of time focusing on that we process it and then we work through it and we pull ourselves back together. We start working on that grounding energy to get ourselves back in an emotionally better place, and that we let go of what we need to let go of and we commit to happiness. But it's definitely up to you. And it's safe for you to love not only other people, but safe for you to love yourself and to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love myself. I'm going to make the best decisions I can for myself. I'm going to look out for myself, and just giving yourself that high five, and that you can do it, and that you can achieve your goals, and just giving yourself that motivation and that commitment that you're going to commit to happiness and make those choices and focus on the positive and not the negative. All right. And I feel like that relationship with yourself gets better, and I feel like the relationships that you have with the people around you get better too. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.